What up?
I'm trying to encourage you to start the episode by being silent.
Yeah, that's what I do. This is how I start things. Yeah.
What up?
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to jump into it. Hey, welcome to another episode of Doug by Us. I'm Cassie,
I'm Chris.
or as you have labelled yourself, Euromaster, Dr. Euromaster. Me,
That
myself, I'm just generic. I just
the
have these weird
Euromaster.
numbers. The Dr. Euromaster.
Right.
This is a podcast. It's a new music podcast where we bring in a new song for each other. We talk about it. We sell it to each other. The next episode, we come back and we tell each other what we thought of it. Not always great. Sometimes it's fantastic. Sometimes it's not. And that's just the basis of the pod. Before I do jump in to talking about what we're here for, I did a little thing which I've been talking about behind the scenes for freaking ages, and I finally just did it the other day. I started a Patreon for the pod,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe 4 years late. I don't know if people still care about Patreons, but we've been trying to find a way to, I guess, embrace the pod community, the Dug by Us community, which there is a gorgeous, humble group of legends out there that are constantly getting in touch and supporting and all of that good stuff. And we've just been trying to find a way to gather you all. And this might be the best way or it might not. I don't know. But essentially, there's a few different options, and I might just go into it in another episode when I've got my head a bit more around it. But for now, go lurk. There's some info. It's on Instagram. You can search us on the internet and find out about it. And if there's any questions, hit us up on Insta because I am lurking the inbox ready to tell you all the fun stuff. Now let's get into the music.
Well done. Good job. Excellent.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks. Mm, mm, mm.
What do you reckon?
Last week you brought in a band called Blusher. The song is called Accelerator, and the way you described it, I already loved it. I already loved it. Um, as much as I love punk and balls to the walls, raucous rock, I am a sucker for a good pop tune, and that just took me to that early 2000s nightclub vibe, like thinking Madison Avenue, thinking Kylie with the disco pants. It's a vibe, and it is such a cool group, and I love the sound. And I'm thrashing it. I'm thrashing it, and I'm loving it, and it's catchy as hell. Like it's one of those songs that you just hear it once, and you just kind of keep on like after. And I think that's pretty important in this day and age of, I guess, like memory and being able to write something that people will keep on thinking about.
Mm.
That's pretty tricky because there's so much traffic coming at us, right? All day, every day. So Blusher, you killed it. I love it. Girl power, yes.
Yeah, like they've got more of a band feel than the examples you mentioned. It's cool. Like, go see them and
Yeah.
party.
Have you seen them?
No,
Okay.
I was
I
just
feel
telling you to
like
go see them and party.
okay. Okay, great. I'll go see them, but you just stay at home. I'll go see them. Thanks.
Maybe.
Oh no, I'd love to see them. It the energy in that is, yeah, like I said, it's very much like dance floor fun. I think it'd be very hard to have a bad time in their audience.
Mm. Like as if you're not smiling when that song's on. Anyway, good gear. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We getting the goon bag
Last
out?
yeah, last step I put up the heels hoist. I spun it around and you're the one that clipped the goon sack on there. What did you think of Baby Blue?
Yeah, Hills Hoist. That's yeah, I loved it. It started off with a lot of energy and it was really bright and it felt like a balloon in the sky and I didn't know it's really quick and then my favourite damn trick in the book comes up and the tempo bloody halved and it's like, oh yeah, because she was singing about a breakup. It's like all this happy stuff and you broke my heart. But then the feeling is demonstrated by the change in the music and it's a softer, slower chorus. And it picks back up again and it goes back down. I love that. Like super well told story. with the words and with the vibes.
Mm. And if I recall correctly, you were going on a bit of a road trip before I brought in this track. Did you ended up putting it on whilst you were driving those couple of hours into the country?
No, what did I put on the way? It was like a full album thing and it was loud. Oh, no, no, no. I nearly did a full 2 hours of Neptune Power Federation on shuffle. So
Actually,
that's what I did.
you know what? I actually knew that. I knew that you did that without knowing that you did that. Like,
Yeah.
tell me you're listening to Neptune Power Federation on repeat without telling me. Look, I think
Yeah.
that
It
your
was
choice
like
I made
dad's on a
for
road
you.
trip by himself. No one else is here. It's just me. Boom.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But I think that that song, it has like a driving feel to it, where that I think I described it last step, where it's like, you're going on the freeway and you're like at a good pace. You can kind of put cruise control on. It's all good, and then all of a sudden you get to that small country town. You got to rein it back to 40 k's an hour and just kind of plod along. It's a good driving track. Let's put it on Dad's Driving Classics that you can buy from a servo if that existed still.
Okay.
Hey,
Nice.
Euromaster, what are you digging this
Dr.
week? I have a
Euromaster.
feeling.
We
Sorry,
we're
Doctor.
going to talk about, we got two more songs.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we did a double dug.
There's 4 songs to get through, buddy. I'm going to
If
talk about how
if
boring Casey Musgraves is.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, 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 no. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
I
joking.
don't know. I don't believe you. I don't know. I don't know with you.
Well, I would never have put it that way in the podcast unless I just applied it in that weird context, which I did. Lyrically, this is really deep and wise, and I'd love the conversation I would have with that. Like, it's really clever. Yeah, music wise, it's not the kind of thing I put on. I don't. I don't need that. It doesn't feel. I don't. I wouldn't listen to it again for the music, but the thought of it and asking the real deep questions and the poetry of it is like very, very good.
Beautiful. And I know that what Casey Musgraves does musically isn't your bag. I know that it is not you. And yeah, I'm glad that you could listen past that and get to that storytelling. If you don't love the music of what you heard from that track, don't listen to the album because it's very much the same. And I love
Okay.
Casey,
Yeah.
but this album musically just kind of sits in that pocket.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I like it, but I know it's not for everyone.
Yeah. But it's like it's really
You
like,
though,
you know,
it's chill. It's chill. It's like a slow burn, to quote
but
Casey
it's
herself.
that's already in the Doug list. But no, she's like it's a ripping question that she's asked that you can
Yeah,
apply to all the different scenarios that she did. It's good.
yeah, it's good. Listen, put it on lyric reading option, please. You This, for some reason, it feels like you brought this song in months ago to me. Um, you brought in an artist that I've known of for years. I've seen a bunch of times because he is punk adjacent. The artist I'm talking about is Frank Turner. The feat artist is Teenage Jones that we've already brought in on this show. You are a Masso fan, girl from the record shop. Look, I jumped into this song as soon as we stopped recording because I couldn't believe that I hadn't heard it already, and it was all of my loves in one. And that's the sort of music that I was referring to at the top of the app, where it's just like it's ruckus and it's jangly and it's melodic and it's rough and raw, like that authentic sound that it feels real. It feels like you're in that studio or in that room hearing it live. And that's what I love. I think that's like my favorite sort of music. It absolutely
Because it's
is
like
my
a
favorite
pop
sort of
song.
music.
It's
Yeah,
totally
but then,
loud and not appropriate for your
yeah,
family, but it's a pop song. It's such a nursery rhyme kind of thing with attitude.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I just love attitude in music, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, that's what I love most about music. Holy shit, I've existed for 38 years and I've only just realized now that's the one thing I love most about music. It's brilliant, it's great. I absolutely love seeing the admiration between Frank and Teenage Jones. I love the fact that Frank, who is quite an established, mature artist, is still listening and backing younger musicians as well. That just is really special. So, um, love it. Lots of fun. Double win from you last week.
Look at us go with
Look
great
at us
music.
go.
Well, done by us.
Okay, now what's this week? What's happening?
I got a song that if we did more episodes, I would have brought it a few weeks ago, but it's still here and it's really good, and I know you'll like it. Oh well, I hope you will. Um, Lyrically, definitely, I think you'll identify, and I'm not sure
Hold on.
how well you. What?
It's Eurovision week, Chris.
That's why I'm Doctor Euromaster.
I just assumed you would bring in a Eurovision song.
No,
Oh,
I did.
whoa.
I did bring in the 2 years ago. I did bring in the winner of Eurovision 2 months before the contest. I know. I've got receipts, baby. But do you want a little? Do you want who my favourites are for Eurovision so we can know in advance? You would
Yeah,
love the pagan, satanic Irish entry. Absolute. Oh my God, you have to watch Ireland. And for the first time in ages, like they never qualify. Ireland never gets respect in Eurovision, but they've got some
yeah.
sort of um, non-binary witch who's practicing paganism on the stage, and it is such a good time.
Sick. Okay. Okay. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Ireland in Eurovision? I don't even remember them in Eurovision ever. So that must be why.
Because their days of winning and being the most successful country in the history, they're well behind it. They're like Carlton in the AFL. They haven't done anything good for 20 years, but they're coming
But
good
they
this year.
did have Little Paddy? No. Okay. I'm not the Euromaster. Carry on.
I don't know. Anyway, I
Ah,
have
shit.
got to run,
That one.
so we've got to do this.
Go.
We've got to do this.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Spit out
how
the song.
familiar? How familiar are you with the band Churches with a V?
Oh, yeah. Sick. Oh, yeah. Sick. Yeah.
The singer from Churches, Lauren Mayberry, Change Shapes.
Cool. I don't
You
know
will
about this.
understand the
Okay.
words. You will, you'll groove along, and yeah, bang, and yeah, I like it even more now than I did a month ago when I would have talked about it. So let's go.
Okay. Sick. Look, I am bringing in a song because I was celebrating the week that is Eurovision week, and I want to shout out to Australia's entry, Electric Fields. Unfortunately, they didn't make it to the finals, but hey, they are
Spoiler alert:
Eurovision winners to me. Oh, shut up. By the
if
time I
people
put
listen
this
to
out,
this, if you put this out before Friday night and people are saving it for SBS, then spoiler alert.
I won't. I won't. So I'm not ruining anyone's Euro dreams. Um, It's
Put it
one
out there, Stamo.
Macaulay
Do it.
in brackets one blood. Electric Fields. If you don't know about this act, please check them out. They're absolutely incredible live. So if that one time you're at a festival and you see their name on a bill and you're umming and ahhing, don't and ah, just go and see them. They're absolutely incredible, and I am so proud to have them represent our country on this huge worldwide stage. And know that you already know them, and I know that you already love them, and that's me. That's us. Thank you for
Man,
joining. We are both
they they got Indigenous
you.
language and a Yadaki and dance and that on the international stage. They represented
Yeah,
darn well. I don't care how many votes they got.
they won. They won for us. We both have to go because we both have responsibilities. Can you believe it? This isn't like our first priority. What losers? Thank you. Great to see you, Chris. And I will pop this up sometime in the future. Goodbye.